Hello, people.
Hey everybody, it's Caitlin,
And they
and this is The Rivers, and the topic of the day is
suicide.
So, your thoughts on suicide?
Well, here's the thing. When you think suicidal, you think of your problems going away, which is not. I got friends and I might got family who always think about killing themselves. To be honest, I always had suicidal thoughts. Kaylin, what about you?
Nope, never had them.
Hey.
Yes, I have had suicidal thoughts.
Suicidal thoughts, they're not cool because yes, you can end your life like that. You can take it, it's like that, it's gone. But at the end of the day, you can't forget who you hurting and you leave them behind. If you got a mother or father or sisters or brothers and you kill yourself, you have to think about how that affects them. And if you got a partner that you really love, you have to think about how it affects that person and how their family is going to come down on you because you're the last person that saw them.
Well, my thoughts on suicide is that not a lot of people understand where the suicide comes from. Like, why are you suicidal? What problems in your life? A lot of people could deal with suicide by trying to get it out. Me, I could deal with the thoughts of suicide by doing art, and doing math. I'm a nerd, but it's like it helped me calm down, help the thoughts go away, or at least help me manage it. Yes, true enough, suicide isn't the way to go, and it's not just because of all the people you're leaving behind. Because at the time, yeah, you thought about it, but
once it's done, it's done.
Exactly, and yeah, you may thought about the people you're gonna leave behind, but thinking about the people you're gonna leave behind is not gonna always stop you. It's thinking about what will happen if you overcome suicide, and what will you do if you overcome depression and everything? Where will you be at? There's multiples of possibilities that can happen. A lot of people, the suicidal thoughts come from years of mistreat from family or years of neglect from family. Like, your family may not think you're neglecting them, but it happens. You feel neglected as your family, or you always feel responsible for something, or you always feel like you are let down, or it's just self-esteem issues that got so bad to the point where you feel like people will be better off. In a situation where suicide is a thought, you always think of somebody be better off without you. Have you ever thought about what if they weren't? What would happen to them?
Here's my thought on it. Me, personally, when I think about suicide, it's like a scene in my head. It's happening there, but I'm not going to mentally do it. Like, my mind is mentally doing it, my body cannot mentally do it. I can't mentally see myself drinking something that's so strong that it shuts everything in my body down. I can't do it. I thought about it, yes, because I've been depressed.
You just said mentally. You mean physically?
Yes, physically. I'm sorry, physically.
I can't physically see myself doing it.
Yes, and I can't. Yes, I get depressed sometimes. I get upset sometimes. There's people to talk to. If you need somebody to talk to, go to family, go to friends. There's,
Sometimes family and friends don't always help, because the first thing they always go to is maybe you should go see a therapy.
Yeah, and there's outside sources you can go to as well.
But sometimes outside sources don't help. What Marlene don't really understand about it, because she never actually experienced having to go to a therapist or going to see somebody about something. Outside help, it makes it worse. For some reason, afterwards, you either are mentally ripped of every emotion you probably ever felt, or it just makes it harder for you to still keep going, because whatever they saying, they just turn it around. Like, you say, I'm having a bad day. They want to turn around and be like, no, really, you're having a good day. Or they were like, well, I did this, and then they turn around, they always trying to make it seem like something's your fault for you to come back
maybe
and spend money on them.
About your experience with therapists, so they can understand why you feel that way.
It just, when they ask the questions, like, you ask me questions, I answer to myself every day. What I come to you is to help me get over suicide. Help me figure out a way to, instead of making me feel like I'm sick or making me feel like I'm like I really don't need to be here, or making me feel like, hey, like you can make me feel like I need to be here, but at the same time make me feel like I don't need to be here. Like you say, well, how about you come back? I don't need to come back. I need it fixed right then and there. Yes, suicide thoughts, but yes, it takes time to get over it. But at the same time, you really rather for your therapist to be a friend and truly help you instead of somebody just wanting money from you and just making you feel worse leaving than you actually came in.
There's other sources, like there's suicide groups. You can go to groups with hotlines. There's groups you can go to where people actually try to commit these things to themselves. You can go to a group of people that actually experience this stuff. If you need that much help, if it gets that bad, you need to go see somebody right away, because killing yourself is not always the answer.
It's really not.
Because you have consequences at the end of the day. Yes, you're not coming back, but them consequences is leaving your family so heartbroken, so destroyed, so broken, that to the point where they start thinking it's their fault that you did it.
Suicidal people, what you not understanding is the reason why they're dead is usually because of their fault, and it may not be, because to the person it is them.
Right.
Like, it could be your mom, your dad. Yeah, they're gonna feel the whole point of suicide is not just to get rid of the pain, but to also make the other person feel the pain that you've been going through for all those years.
I mean, here's my thing. I understand. I do, but I don't understand some of it. Like, okay, I'm gonna throw this out here. If you've been touched as a young child, and you constantly being touched and by the same person, and this person just constantly keep doing the same thing to you, and you like, you know what? I can go to my mama because she not trying to help me. She don't believe me. I can go to my friends because I don't want them to judge me. I don't want to go outside source because I don't want to do my business. So yes, I'm just gonna take myself out. I'm just gonna end it right there. It's over with. So he won't keep doing this to me. You could have honestly tried your best to try to fix it a better way.
That is not a good example.
What you mean? I'm just saying, like, this. I mean, this is honestly what happened.
Like if somebody get touched, it's not like they could try to fix it. It's not like you say, "Stop touching me," and they're gonna do it anyway. You know that,
right?
But it's like, yeah, all those things pop in your mind. Like, what happens if I go to my family and they don't believe me, or what happens if I go to my friends and they judge me? Like, yes, those thoughts comes up when you're touched or raped or whatever, because it's just a dramatic experience and it's only happening to you. You really have nobody to go to, and the people that have been through it, of course they're not going to say nothing, because a lot of those people are always keeping it to themselves,
and they're scared. It gets to the point where they're very, very afraid of that person who's doing it to them. They're afraid.
How do we get off of suicide?
No, it's still on suicide. I'm just saying. I'm just using an example. This is an example.
This is a bad example, because suicide, at that point, suicide seems like the only way. Like that one girl off the show, the Haves and the Have-Nots.
I don't think she was touched. She was just crazy.
She was raped by her professor.
Oh yes, she was.
It was bad enough that she already had the mental thoughts and the suicide attempts already.
She was fucking with Candace too, so that didn't help her either. You know, she was being friends with Candace, so that didn't help.
But Candace didn't.
Why is be?
No, I'm saying
This
it
is
has
not a good
some. It has
example.
along to do with suicide.
Just
Anyway,
to let
but
y'all know,
like,
y'all might laugh at this at the end of this, at the end of towards this, because we just got off topic completely.
I'm just saying, like, what pushed her to really rape? I mean, to her. What pushed her to really commit suicide was the fact that her professor raped her.
Yes.
It wasn't just.
And then her
Candace.
dad wasn't there for her always.
That's the
dad
reason
never-
why she was going through the whole mental thing. I think she tried to kill herself before.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody. Don't get rich. I don't care what you say. Don't get rich.
We're not
Because
getting rich.
rich people have more problems
Problems
than
than poor.
broke people. I'm telling you,
We might got problems, but they got problems.
they
I
got
mean,
rich people problems.
They got rich people problems.
There's a
That's
reason
not
why
even,
a
that's
lot of them
not-
are drug addicted.
That's not even problems. They just want to have attention.
That's their problem.
That's not a problem.
That's their problem.
That's not even their problem.
The sad thing is our society, our age group, our area,
Let me tell you
our
something.
century,
Let me-
we give them that attention.
It's sad. It's very sad.
We always put up rest in peace to motherfucker. We always put up rest in peace to all these people that committed suicide.
The one dude
I used to-
that did the Soul Train, I don't know the true story of that, so I don't go.
I heard he was really sick and he just wanted
See,
to
I don't
just-
believe the internet all the time. See, I don't believe the internet all the time, and you don't. Here's my thing with rich people: you don't know their real story. They only take what they hear, put it on the internet, put it in the news, and that's the story. You don't know what really happened in the back. You're not there with them every day, so you didn't know what really happened to them to say, oh, yes, he committed suicide because he was getting divorced, or his wife was leaving him, or he was getting bankruptcy. No, it could have been anything else besides that. You don't know that. You're
Quite
not there.
frankly, for a rich person, they.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know that, though.
I do feel like without their money or without that, they just have nothing
But
left.
that's my thing. You don't know that. You're not there every day with them. You don't know their struggle. You don't know if they're struggling with anything else. You don't know that. You're only hearing this through the internet. If somebody, I mean, a couple of celebrities that killed themselves. I know wrestlers that killed themselves. The dude that did Soul Train, he killed himself. The dude Glee,
Aladdin. Glee.
No,
he
wait.
did not kill
He
himself.
didn't kill himself,
He
but
was
he
on
overdosed.
drugs. He was overdosed, which
Right.
I feel like we all know about drugs. So why do we sit here
How
and
come
still
we keep
do
getting
it?
off on different topics, man?
I don't know. Back to suicide. It's not good to do suicide.
Like I said, it's gonna be
And-
funny at the end because we just keep getting off topic.
We are really bad at this.
But we're really funny though at the same time.
Yeah.
But
we
no,
can't assume that
suicide
we're funny.
is a serious thing though. It's a very serious thing. Drugs is a very serious thing. People's life is serious. It's serious all around serious. Just that's all I gotta say.
Don't kill yourself.
Thanks for suicide.
It's young. See ya. There it is, suicide. You got me suicide.
Right.
You got me suicide.
Okay. So listen to this, okay? The
Check where you check the
that's that's prison facts.
facts and facts and figures. You just need to really just check the website.
Yeah, no, it's the American Foundation Suicide Prevention.
Alright.
Okay, so listen here. The suicidal rate in white males are 70%. That's the highest rate.
It would be awesome if you were not reading that. If you just knew that off bat.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm reading it off the internet, okay? Okay, and this is all in 1 year.
You just really contradict yourself when you say you don't believe in anything on the internet, but yet you're reading something off the internet.
I mean, I can't just give a number out on suicide rate, though. So I'm saying, I'm talking about celebrity-wise. Suicide-wise, that's different.
Okay, but they're not just talking about celebrities. They
No,
talking about.
I'm
as
not
a
done
whole.
reading it. I'm not done reading it, though. Like,
Where do you see celebrities at?
I said in white males, babe.
That's from 2000.
Right, I just said in 1 year. I didn't even say the year yet.
Of course, everybody, you need to say the year before you say all in 1 year.
We gonna have to do this whole thing over again.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Let's
Okay.
keep going with it. Keep going.
But this is all in 2013, okay? And this is only in Caucasians. I don't want to say white because I don't want to be rude and get nobody offended.
They white.
I want to say Caucasian.
They call us black.
Shut up.
Yeah, they call us niggas. And we accept it.
Kaylin, shut up. So, that's a very high rate. That's a very high rate in males. Females on the otherwise, I wouldn't know because it's not popping up.
For females, I can tell you one thing, but we have a clean suicide. It's not good. Suicide is still not good. But our suicide is usually a clean suicide, where males they always go out with a bang.
Listen here. The website that I'm looking at is called the Suicide Prevention Foundation.
American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Sorry, okay. But listen here. In 2013, the highest suicide rate was 19.1, and that was among people from 45 to 64 years old. Shut up. Shut up. Babe. Stop it.
I didn't say nothing.
I'm listening to you. They can hear you, but I can hear you.
I didn't say nothing.
Shut up.
Suicide isn't cool.
And then the second highest rate was 18.6. And that's of those 85 years and older.
I just have a question. They 85 years old. How can you actually tell if it was suicide or just natural causes?
Listen here. In young adults in 2013, the ages of 15 through 24 had the rate of 10.9.
How is the age of 45 to 64 and 85 and older have the highest than 15 to 24? Are you sure these are accurate? Because teenagers nearly kill themselves every day.
Okay,
kill each other every day.
But listen, we talking about suicide, baby. You just stick to one topic here now.
I'm just saying. Teenagers.
But listen here, okay? And women alone, I don't know, I'm just going by the foundation of I mean, if this is the accurate website,
please check
fine.
when the last time they updated this website. You need to check that because that don't even sound right. Get out. They need to update it again.
babe. Okay, but in women it is 22.1.
How they even get these numbers? You know how many people are in the world?
I mean, they probably just went off with whatever, you know what I'm saying?
What state actually?
It don't say states, it just say numbers.
So they know that 20% of women in America killed, 20% in
22.1.
22.1 whatever percent of women killed themselves in this entire world.
It's probably more than that because there's different sites and different resources on suicide. So from their website, that's how many killed themselves.
They fact can be a little bit more accurate.
Yes, it does. You're correct. I
need to know what state, what city.
I don't get what state or city, babe.
22% sound like at least one entire state of United States.
Here's my thing. We're gonna end this on you guys tonight, okay? We want you guys to comment and tell us what you think about suicide.
And please tell me how your percentage come out compared to their percentage. Like, do you know anybody that went through have you ever dealt with anybody that had suicidal thoughts or had a loved one commit suicide?
If you have, please contact a suicide hotline or go to a suicide group.
Really don't.
Babe, you know what? She don't help this situation nor do this.
I'm just no. You said you need to be. Just say okay. You say if they're going through suicidal problems, to contact suicide hotline, join suicidal groups, try to get love for it. Don't say that thing.
Don't you say that? Don't you say that? Don't you say that?
Because I'm shy.
Go. You guys know what I mean, okay? Go ahead.
If you know anybody that's experiencing suicidal thoughts or suicidal problems or wanting to commit suicide, Have them call the suicide hotline. You also have to get involved with their life. Don't sit there and watch them kill themselves and tell them everything's going to be okay. Because it's not. What they're going through may be tougher than anything they ever experienced. Anything you may ever experience.
Exactly.
Don't just say everything's going to get better. Don't just say pray about it. Because everybody know if you pray about it, you got to still do something about it.
God is not gonna always be there to help you. He's like the preachers them say, he might not be on time, but some shit, I don't know that, but that's not accurate either.
Christians don't hate us.
Christians, I love y'all, but y'all do the most.
Please don't hate us.
Y'all do the most.
Anyway, don't just say pray about it, because they may have prayed about it and the situation still ain't gone away. They need something that will help them now. Yes, God is never there when you need him, but he is right on time.
Ah, that's that thing. I just knew it.
He's so damn slow.
No, but all seriousness, this is a serious segment. We just had to funny you up a little bit because we just kind of went through a little situation of our own.
Which y'all don't need to know about, because it's...
I'm not... You go screaming, really?
You gonna be in my arm like that knowing what I've been going through?
Sorry. My poor baby is... you could not let me on camera.
I just did!
You all saw that right.
You talking shit. I have inflammation in my arm.
I'm so sorry.
And I'm about to give you inflammation in the eye. Get the hell off of me!
Babe, we still recording.
I don't give a damn! That shit hurt!
We gotta stop this and stop.
No! I want them to see the abuse you do to me on a daily basis. Talking about some damn suicide. You need to be talking about motherfucking murder, because that's what's about to go down.
No, alright. Yo, we out of here. I gotta get this girl together. I'm so sorry, babe. I'm sorry. Like we said, leave a comment like this. Share this. View this. And y'all tell what y'all think about suicide. We out here. Peace.
Bye.